The name of this story is It Was at the Top of the Hill. One sunny fall weekend, we were at the cabin just hanging out. We decided to go for a walk through the trail that we took all the time. It was a trail that led to the lake and the picnic area. It was a beautiful place, and we had built this area around the lake about 7 years ago. We loved it, but we had been hearing some strange sounds coming from down in that area lately. And it was sounds we had never heard before. We knew that the area of the cabin was in deep, thick woods. And this was all private property. We had lived out here for over 20 years and never heard nothing like these powerful howls and violent growls. And we hadn't seen anything that would give us a clue to what could be making these howls and growls. And they sounded huge. So we made our way to the lake and the picnic area. And we noticed that there were scratches, deep scratches, on a couple of the tables. And it looked like something heavy had ran across them. We mean straight across them. And these tables was large and heavy. And it took 10 minutes to put each table here on the lakefront, with a dock along the side. But my point being that this was very, very hairy oak and not easily to move or be scratched. But there were surely deep scratches in both tables, and they hadn't been carved. These was clawed. And that was strange because out of all these years, we have been here. The bears stayed a distance and didn't bother anything around here. They go to the lake, catch their fish, and be gone. They are real good fishers. And back to the tables. We knew that it wasn't a bear that did this, but something did it, and we didn't know what. And suddenly there was this high-pitched howl mixed with an angry sounding growl. We looked towards the noise, then at each other, and said, "What the hell was that?" That was the first time we had heard it that close. And it vibrated through the woods. Then we could hear massive footsteps coming through the woods to the right of us. We mean they sounded huge. And we had came from the left of the cabin, and we went our asses back that way at a nice pace. And not running, but walking slow. And whatever this was still coming and staying out of sight. We couldn't see anything of our stalker, and it wasn't being quiet either. It let out another growl, and it also vibrated through the trail as we made our way back to the cabin. We burst through the door and locked and bolted it behind us, and double-checked the back door and windows. All was locked up, and we didn't have a damn clue what the hell was out there. And we knew it was out there because it had stopped in the tree line off the trail above the cabin. We could see what looked like two large glowing eyes staring at the cabin. And you could feel these eyes that was 9 feet off the ground peering through you. We only seen eyes at first, and then this 9 feet wolf-looking creature silently appeared at the top of the trail, and the damn thing was massive. And it let out another high-pitched growl and a howl, and it was blackish in color with big, broad shoulders, with pointed ears, and a wolf-like snout. And it just looked at the cabin again. We were looking out the windows, praying that this thing would just go away. It was like being in a horror movie that was just beginning, and you just wanted it to end. And we felt it staring right at us, like it was saying, "Here I am. Do you see me now?" Like it was teasing us. And then it let out another howl mixed with that growl. Then it tore through the woods like a big truck crashing through the woods on the loose. Because this thing, you could hear it as it went through these thick ass trees, like they were little sticks, like it was taking out everything in its path. We were shocked and puzzled and didn't know what we had experienced. And we pulled out our guns and waited for it to come back. But from that day to this one, we thank God that we never seen it again after that. And we think it was a dog man. Thank you.